Once a year you should visit a place you have never been before. Dalai Lama. The unknown attracts. The already explained becomes boring. If a need is the same as missing something consciously, then we often miss the unknown. Like putting on new shoes and leaving your footsteps somewhere where no one has dared before. In a place where nothing is as good as the first experience. Over thousands of years, we have managed to rake and conquer the whole world. However, the mountains still appear to be the least tamed. Monumental massives that have lasted for thousands of years on every continent. Just the simple fact that they exist encourages man to reach the peaks. Mountains are mystical. There, the traveler himself becomes the objective of the journey. Or, quite possibly, a traveler on his motorcycle. In this case, a Royal Enfield. Made like a gun, goes like a bullet. Though some think of it as a weird combination of an antique and a classical motorcycle, it does not compare to any other currently produced machine. All you can say is that it rides, brakes, hoots and blinks in its own unique way. It's a charming motorcycle with a kind of bustling, grinding soul, on top of which it trembles a bit too. It is perfect for difficult Indian roads and tracks where it slides through without any noticeable problems. Every ride on this bike, in these circumstances, is an excuse to break away from reality and perform an emotional jump into a different state of mind, where you want to say, "Seize the day, because no one knows what our gods have in store for us." The borderline of India, China and Pakistan is a very unstable region packed with military bases. Military truck convoys stirring up clouds of dust are a common sight. Besides the convoys, slowly moving colorful civilian trucks delivering supplies to the neighboring villages are ubiquitous, and they reek just as bad as the military ones. Maneuvering between them is a challenging exercise and requires a lot of effort and skills, and sometimes is highly risky. Luckily, in the Newbury River Valley, as we head towards the border, traffic almost disappears and we only meet crazy bikers like ourselves driving Royals. Our journey is not something unusual. It was organized by experienced Polish bikers specializing in these kinds of events. That had led to the situation where a group of people from all around the world agreed on a date and place, then met and spent 2 long weeks together. Matti, who knows Himalayan roads by heart, is here with us too. There's also a tech support car with mechanics who support us all the time. Those inconspicuous people can fix anything in any situation using only basic tools. They are no doubt another outstanding feature of our journey. Our route gets harder every day. We ride through new mountain passes. The climate changes visibly and the flora gets scarce. We begin our walk in the clouds. We stop in one of the camps at a high altitude. Our lungs grasp for air in panic. Everyone breathes heavily like an old steam engine. Utterly exhausted, we try to enjoy every minute. It is hard to sleep at night. Luckily, those typical symptoms of altitude sickness will be gone in 2 days. So we decide to climb even higher. Through the Tangalang La mountain pass, at 5,360 meters above sea level, along the Indus River Valley, we reach Leh, the capital city of the Himalayan kingdom of Ladakh. This solitary and mystical land is very similar to Tibet in terms of culture and landscapes. There are little prayer mills everywhere you can turn and save your own soul. And it's worth doing too, just in case. The overpowering Buddhist context, the mountain landscapes, and most of all, the people are great assets of this region. The region which many call the Little Tibet. On the map of the Himalayas, our route over 1,700 kilometers was almost invisible. Only then did I realize the vastness of the land. Very often, these kinds of journeys have a personal significance. They help one acquire the art of perceiving the world and the surrounding reality in a unique way. That's when life begins to taste better.
To po prostu trzeba się ruszyć. I nie bać się świata, tylko ruszyć 4 litery.
Maybe sometimes it is worthwhile taking one step back to feel the wind in your hair again. Such moments help you discover that there must be another place on Earth which holds a secret. A place where you have never been before. You can believe it or not, but you discover new things at any time. What is the benefit, you might ask? You're gonna have to find out yourself. I already know.